Hi, my name is Emileigh Goad, and this is my EPIC UTEACH case interview video. I am very excited to be interviewing with EPIC, and just so you guys get to know me a little bit more, here are a few fun facts. I grew up in a small town called Granite City, Illinois. It's just right outside of St. Louis, Missouri. You could drive about 10 minutes and you see the St. Louis Arch. That was always a really cool thing growing up. When I was 6 years old, my mom entered me into competitive cheerleading, which is kind of like a club soccer team or a travel baseball team. It's not affiliated with any school, it's just its own competitive program. We compete around the nation, and for the higher levels, there's actually a world championship competition as well. When I was 9 years old, me and my family up and moved here to Oklahoma just to train at one of the best gyms in the country. It was called Twist and Shout. It sounds crazy that we moved to Oklahoma across, a few states just for cheerleading, but it was a blessing because while I was there, I actually won 4 national titles and 2 world championship titles with my team, and that was just an honor to be a part of. It's not common, it doesn't happen very often, so that was definitely something I was very blessed to be a part of. I just graduated from Oklahoma Baptist University this past spring with a bachelor's degree in psychology. While I was there, I actually cheered as well. I was on their all-girl advanced team, and we competed pretty much just about once a year, which was a little bit different than my competitive career, but that one competition was nationals, held in Daytona, Florida. We attended every year that I was there. My junior year, last year, we actually won, so that was such a great thing because it was the first team at OBU to ever win for cheerleading. We should have been able to do it this past year, but COVID-19 kind of shut everything down, and so we didn't get to compete. But I think we had a really good chance of going back to back, but I guess now we'll never know. So that was kind of my college life. I recently got married last summer. Me and my husband have been together for about 6.5 to 7 years now. We met in high school and been dating ever since. So that's something I always like to brag about. I am a proud dog mom of an Aussie Blue Heeler mix. Her name is Queenie. We named her after a character from the Harry Potter franchise, which if you know us at all isn't much of a shock. We're pretty big Harry Potter fans, as well as his whole family. It's kind of where we get it from. I also have 3 wonderful cats, 2 of which are exotic cats. We have a Bengal and an Abyssinian, which are pretty cool cats. I think they're amazing. So that's kind of just about me personally. A little bit about how I got into wanting to interview here at EPIC. When I heard about EPIC, I was amazed at how personalized they've made their program. Their program caters to each student's needs, and it strives to help each student be successful not only in their present, but also in their future and their future careers that they'll hopefully have and love one day. The mission of EPIC is something that calls to me because I've always wanted to have a profession that helps people, especially for kids. I never saw myself as being a teacher, but after hearing and reading about EPIC, I realized that this program is much more than that. It's not only about getting kids through school and classes and tests and stuff like that, but it's also about just guiding each student in the right direction for them and just getting them on the path that they want for their lives. And I think that's just so important for me to be there, helping them through all the life obstacles that they're going to face because they are going to face them. And I want to be able to help guide them through paths like that. Some of the topics that I had to research for this, I found very enlightening and very helpful with a career, especially with school-age kids. When I was reading about data-driven instruction, I found that that would be analyzing each student's habits and their behaviors and just kind of collecting data about each student and kind of figuring out how they work. Just analyzing their reading, their writing, any class activities, and things like that. And by knowing this data, it would help me devise the best instructional goals for them based on each of their specific learning needs, which every student has different ones. With differentiated instruction, I'd be using multiple methods to teach the same topic. This would be very beneficial for my visual learners or my textbook learners, because they're not all going to learn the same way. So if I were to give an assignment, and I would give them the option to kind of do the assignment how you want. My visual learners, make a poster board, get a project going together. My textbook learners, let's write a book report. Let's write a good essay about it. Just however they're going to learn the best way that they can. And then with my individualized learning, I realized that that was more about pace. Each student has their own pace of learning. Some subjects will come more naturally to one than others. So being able to learn at each student's own pace, I think, is very important. You don't want to discourage a student because you're going faster than they feel they can and that they're understanding. So it gives them the opportunity to go back and relearn things that they knew, but they didn't necessarily understand to the fullest capacity. And I think just knowing all of these skills and being able to implement them into my teaching and with my students, I think is very helpful. I am very excited to hopefully have a job here at EPIC, and I am looking forward to getting to know everybody. So yeah, this is my video. I am more than happy to talk with anybody as needed. Yeah, I look forward to meeting everybody.